Good afternoon and welcome back to Wojo's Greenhouse and now Christmas store here in Ortonville. I want to mention that at Wojo's, both at the Ortonville store and the Davison store, we're now in the process of getting set up for a spectacular pure Michigan Christmas. I talk about that because these greens that you see in front of me came from the west side of the state. They came from over in the Allegan area. And the poinsettias that we'll show you at the end of the show are grown right here at Wojo's, so that we do embody the notion of a pure Michigan Christmas grown right here at Wojo's or produced right here at Wojo's from Michigan Greens. So with that, I'm standing now in the midst of some of the greenery, the vases that sometimes people use at gravesite or for decorating in front of their home, the medium-sized memorial blankets behind me, some of the larges, and then the pillows. We're now in the process of putting up the wreaths on the wreath wall. We'll go back to the production area soon and you'll see the people actually working to put these products together. So today it's a little bit sparse in here, but we're now just really beginning to get it so that probably a week from now we'll be, by the time the program airs, we'll have a nice complement of product here at the store. It's an exciting time of year for us. The colors are phenomenal. It's a happy time and we're excited to be doing Christmas here at Wojo's. I want to mention that if people are interested in classes, check our website to see what classes might still be available. They're filling up fairly fast, but we have such things as centerpiece classes later on in December. We also have a whole host of children's activities, our Kids Club activities throughout the month of December. So check our website for those particular dates. I'm going to ask Russell now to come back with me to our production area. We'll see our little elf crew putting the greens together. We've now moved back into our production area and we're sitting at a table now where Kay and Bill are putting together wreaths and bows and other accents on these, and these are used for fundraiser activities. We mentioned our store being open for retail, but we also do a significant business in fundraisers. Different community groups from around southeastern Michigan use our products for fundraisers, and a part of our staff is very busy putting these products together, and we'll show you some of the holding area for these. It's remarkable how much these folks put out in such a short period of time and how beautiful they are. So we'll move from here over to some of the other production area. We've now moved back into an area of production where our employees are putting together our porch pots. These porch pots are made with our greens, again the Michigan greens that are going into soil. If you have these outside where they can get the cold of the winter, the rain, the snow, whatever, these greens should stay green right through until springtime. People will put decorations on for Valentine's, they'll put decorations on for St. Patrick's Day, and ultimately Easter time. They'll stay green that long. And again, it's a bit of art that these folks have. If I was to make one of these, it wouldn't look nearly as pretty, but these folks have got a technique where they put these together in a very short matter of time. They will decorate these, have them nice and full and ready for decorating. So this is how we make our porch pots. We can see 4 different employees here working very diligently on these. Behind an area you see some of our folks making the kissing balls. This is a very popular product here at the store, and those again are all made here. So we're going to switch to another area shortly. Another product that we sell an awful lot of are the memorial blankets. And here we have our crew putting together, they're prepping, they're cutting the greens that they'll be putting into the styrofoam. Actually, it's interesting how we use this styrofoam attached to a board, and then we green this in. And this is what the memorial blankets are produced from. But the final product, again, is one that is very, very nicely done, very nice and full, and then with our custom decoration that we'll go to next, it makes a very nice memorial for a grave site. So we're going to switch now and go in and see our custom decorating. Thanks, Russell, for moving into our decorating area now, and this is a very, very special part of the operation. These folks are very talented in their ability to work with our product, make beautiful ribbons and decorations to accent the greens that we saw being produced in the back. The memorial blankets, the porch pots that are decorated are done right here with these folks, and you can see Kitty up here in front making bows. She's working on these porch pots here. These two porch pots are going home with me this weekend. These are going to the grave site for my mom and dad. So, and we picked out these ribbons this morning, and then she'll be adding other decorations to it. But the thing that makes these folks special is the custom work that they do. When families come in, especially for the memorial blankets, it's a very, very touching time for them. They've either just recently lost a loved one or trying to remember a loved one, and these folks work so well together with those families to give them support in picking out just that special decoration, so that when that family comes back in a day or two and sees the work that's done, they just are enthralled with how nice it looks. And we pride ourselves in working very closely with families to do that special design work. That's what these folks really, really thrive on, is working with families so that we can make these decorations very, very special. And they do it so quickly. Kitty has been doing this with us now here. She and I started 16 years ago in this business. At least that's when I first met her, and she's been doing it 16 plus a lot of years. And Karen and Jim have been at it several years and are very, very talented and just do beautiful work. So we're going to finish up by going into the poinsettia growing area, and we invite you to come to our store and see the beautiful products. The last area that we've moved into is our greenhouse growing our beautiful, pure Michigan grown poinsettias. Amando, our grower, does a phenomenal job in growing these poinsettias. He knows how to prune, he knows how to trim them so that they grow full and nice, so that when these come into retail next week, about the time this program is shown, you'll be able to begin purchasing these. As Russell is showing you pictures of these, I want to talk that it's now time to start putting wilt proof on your boxwoods and other broadleaf evergreens, taking care of your delicate roses, protecting those for the winter, and continue to protect your trees from deer so that deer won't rub the bark and kill the tree. We'll see you next time here at Wojo's. Enjoy the day.